Well, hello everyone. It is time for another talking video. So, I'm going to be redoing a talking video that I did a bit ago. I had since gotten rid of that video because I feel like I mixed up a few names in that video. So, I'm going to be explaining that Netflix drama revenge series, Alrawabi School for Girls, once again. So, just like last time, I'm going to be explaining what that series is about and what the heck happens throughout all 6 episodes. And just so you know, I'm going to be explaining everything that goes on. So if you haven't watched that series before, go watch it before watching this because I'm going to be giving out some spoilers here. So let's get started. So, Alrawabi School for Girls is about a high school girl named Mariam who goes to this school in Amman, Jordan. And the name of the school is the same name as this series. It's literally called Alrawabi School for Girls. So, there's a lot of people that go to school, including a few Muslims that wear the hijab over the head. And Mariam doesn't have like the brightest time at this school. And it's all because of these 3 popular girls who are also the mean girls. Their names are Leanne, Rania, and Rakaya. So these 3 girls make Mariam's life a living hell. I mean, Leanne is like the meanest one. So she decides to make it her personal mission to ruin Mariam's life at that school. She's done a few things, and I will explain that in just a minute. So one thing that Leanne did is in the locker room one day, she and her 2 friends decided to go and make fun of Mariam. Then Leanne decides to push Mariam. In which Mariam pushes back. And then Leanne did this. She somehow decided to accuse Mariam of touching her inappropriately. And everyone in the whole locker room heard that. And everyone believed her. Except for the new girl. So the new girl, whose name is North, she had been transferred to the school from her old one that she got kicked out of for various reasons. Apparently, North got kicked out of her old school because she hacked into the school system and got a hold of the midterm questions and answers and gave that to people who were having a hard time with their midterms. Let's see. After the locker room incident, Mariam went to the principal's office. Little thing to know about the principal, Miss Fatten. Miss Fatten is terrified of Leanne's family. Especially her father. Her father is known to threaten to destroy the school if Miss Fatten gives Leanne any consequences. So, Miss Fatten swears on her life she would never give Leanne any consequences. So she only lets Leanne off with a warning after she sent Leanne to the office after the locker room incident. And now Leanne wants to know who told Miss Fatten that she did all that in the locker room. And finally, someone rats Miriam out. It was the janitor. The janitor told Leanne and her two friends it was Miriam. So now, they are about to go kick Miriam's ass. So they find her right outside the school, and while Rania watches from afar, Rakaya and Leanne approach and completely mess with her. Miriam tries to defend herself. Leanne slaps her in the face, and then grabs her by the hair and threatens her right to her face, and just shoves her to the ground head first and knocks her unconscious, which also made her head bleed. Next thing you know, the three girls are running away so they don't get caught. Nolf is trying to wake up Miriam, and Miriam's being carried out on a stretcher. Because apparently the three girls hurt her so bad that Miriam need to be checked out at the hospital. So she goes there, and the suspects and witnesses are being interviewed by police. See if anyone knows about this, and they just lie, saying that they don't know anything. And finally, Miriam comes back with a neck brace and a few stitches on the head. And at this meeting, Miss Fatten tries to settle things about what went on in the locker room. And Leanne does the stupid move and plays innocent. And everyone raised their hands on her. Nolf, however, didn't say anything just for her own safety. So Miriam got the punishment and got suspended for 2 weeks. Even her mom didn't believe her. So, I feel like if Miss Fatten isn't gonna do anything to Leanne, there's only one other person who is brave enough to go down that path. And that would be their homeroom teacher, Miss Bear. Miss Bear thinks Principal Fatten is a little bit too insane for not giving those girls any form of punishment. In just a minute, you'll hear something. So, one day, when Mary gets humiliated again, she goes to the bathroom with her anxiety pills. She takes one, then she looks over and hatches a plan. She breaks the fire alarms and evacuates the school out to the courtyard. Then she has the bright idea and plays. Well, somehow she got a hold of Leanne's phone and literally played voice recordings of Leanne and her two friends talking smack about their teacher, Miss Bear. Saying how she lectured Leanne for falling asleep in class, that she was breathing in her face and her breath smelled really bad. She even said it was like a rat died in her mouth. Like, who knows what she eats for breakfast? I mean, they said some insane things. They even said a few things about their gym teacher. saying how she probably checks herself out in the mirror and practices the annoying quotes that she tells them at practice. I mean, they said everything. Next thing you know, the three are stuck in Miss Bear's office about to get a brutal punishment. She bans them from all school activities and makes them do community service for the rest of the semester. That part was good enough for a revenge, but Mariam was not finished. No, not at all. Next thing that happens is she tries to get her other friends in on it, as they too seem to have problems with these girls. No, finally decides to join in after she somehow catches the girls messing with her sister and trying to steal her inhaler. So she runs over and tries to defend her sister. Tells these girls to back the hell off. And North wins that one. That night, she makes a long voyage down to Mariam's house and tells Mariam that she wants in. So, Mariam had been planning out her revenge. She had decided to take down all three girls one by one. And now North knows about this, but Mariam's other friend Dina doesn't know. So Mariam gets Dina in on this, but somehow North wasn't too happy about it because Mariam didn't ask for her permission. So she kind of backs out for a while and then decides to join back in. That night, they're having this charity event. So Mariam, Dina, and North decided to do a little bit of hacking and create this fake profile that they've been using to help lure Rakaya into a trap. So Mariam had created this fake Facebook profile of this imaginary man who has been messaging Rakaya. And while all the girls, Leanne and Rania, are with their boyfriends at this charity event, Rakaya decides to go get some food from the food truck and bring it back, only to realize that the girls have abandoned her. Well, that was because Miss Bear had gone over to try and catch them, but it was a little bit too late because the girls and their boyfriends had run off before she could catch them. So now, Rakaya feels disobeyed, and finally she checks out that profile, and she is lured into the trap. Finally, Mary sends a text to her, saying that he wants to see a picture of her without the hijab, and she gladly took that. She took off to the bathroom, took off the hijab, and sent a selfie and sent it. Little did she know, that was a bad idea because everyone at that charity event saw it. So now Rakaya is down and she gets taken out of school by her mother, or call her a disgrace. So now Rakaya is down and there's two left. Next thing that happens is somehow during the football tryout, Miriam ends out to kick the soccer ball. See if Leanne can and stop it. Somehow Mariam decides to go for it. Not only did it get stopped by Leanne, the ball hit her in the face. And Leanne gets really upset and pushes Mariam and get stopped by Miss Jemana, the gym teacher. And tells her that's not how they're supposed to go. Later that day, the Mean Girls are in the locker room thinking about what happened. But then Rania confesses something that gets attention of Rakaya and Leanne. So, apparently, Rania saw Nolf eavesdropping and Rakaya and Leanne and were beating up Mariam. And Rania stops her and threatens her to not tell anyone, or else she'll be next in line. Which is what sparked their idea to mess with Nolf's sister and try and steal her inhaler. Then finally, the day had come where Miss Jemana announces who had made the team. One was Rania, and the last one, Mariam. So when Leanne found that out, she got really upset. And Miss Jemana told her that she didn't get chosen because she needs to have some respect. So now, Leanne is frustrated that she didn't make the team. And later on that day, Leanne sees Mariam in the locker room with her anxiety pills and her diary. So when Mariam leaves the room, Leanne takes that time and looks in Mariam's diary and finds some shocking stuff about her mental health and how she's been getting therapy. So Leanne had hit the nail on the head with that one after she took those pages, copied them, and posted them all around the school. So now, Mariam feels dead inside that everyone found out about. That she goes and hides in the locker room and misses a period. Later on, after that period, Dina and Nolf come and see if she's there. And now Mariam feels like the girls have won the battle and the war. And Mariam wants to switch schools after what just happened. But Dina and Nolf don't let that happen and tell her to stay, and that'll help her out on this revenge. And pretty soon they go on this field trip to this resort for an overnight stay. So three people per room. Somehow, Nolf gets stuck with Leanne and Rania, while Mariam and Dina get someone else. They tell Nolf to be brave. During Nolf figures out that Leanne might not be that bad. Reason being is Leanne saved Nolf from this creepy guy near the spa area who looked like he was hitting on Nolf. So Nolf gets very uncomfortable and Leanne saves her. So, now Nolf thinks that Leanne might not be that bad and decides to back out of the revenge. Frustrating Mariam with that one. And Dina's the only one left that's still on Mariam's side. um, and that night there was gonna be a party where the girls would get to see their boyfriends again, and somehow North decides to tag along. So, oh, at one point when Rania leaves to go to the bathroom, mm, Rania's boyfriend and Matt hits on North, who is surprised about that. But then Rania comes back and Ahmed goes back to his normal self and sticks with Rania. So now, North leaves the party. Little does she know, Miss Abir and Miss Jamana were going to be looking for her Rania and Leanne. So, Leanne and North see that and confirm that they're looking for her, and they freak out and go back to the party to go warn Rania. But Miss Jamana and Miss Abir got there first and caught her red-handed. So North and make a break for it and go back to their room so they don't get caught. Thankfully, they never did, because Rania got back with Miss Jamana and Miss Abir and they opened the door and dodged the bullet when they said that they were out looking for Rania. So North and Leanne got away with that one, and Rania was the one who got in trouble. Apparently, her father, who was an alcoholic, gave her a shiner. So now Rania's down, and the only one left is Leanne. For Leanne, Mariam's got a really brutal part of the revenge saved for her. Now, Mariam doesn't know much about Leanne's family. So Leanne's family is really strict, and the only person in the family that Leanne is extremely terrified of is her eldest brother Hazam, who is really protective of Leanne. And one thing people don't know but can be seen in the series, Hazam keeps a gun in the glove compartment of his truck. I don't know what the hell he uses that gun for. Leanne is extremely curious about that. Let's see. So, finally, Leanne decides she's gonna try and meet her boyfriend in one last time. This time by sneaking off the bus again and going to his bachelor pad. Leanne decides this would be the good time to do it before the summer holidays. Rania tells her to be careful, considering what has been going on. Leanne says she's already got it all covered. So the day comes and she goes to the bachelor pad with her boyfriend Laith. Finally, again, Miss Abir is curious about where Leanne is. It's the same excuse that she's sick. It's also that this day is that Miss Fatten is getting her award. While she's there, Miss Abir, being the weirdo teacher that she is, sneaks in to Miss Fatten's office and goes on her computer and the phone and gets a hold of Lan's family, summoning them to Miss Fatten's office while Miss Fatten was not aware of this. So in the office is Miss Bear, Lan's dad, Lan's mom, and Hazam. Meanwhile, Rania looks at her phone and, and, and finds that picture of that hanging out. Then she zooms in and finds Dina's reflection in there. Decides to confront Dina and North, saying that what they did was absolutely wrong and that they destroyed Rakai's life. And then North tells her to spare the threats for a second and tells her everything that's been going on. So now the three of them try and go find Mariam and convince her to not go any further. Finally, they find her in the classroom and they do their best. But Mariam is completely deadbeat from all that stuff that Lan has done to her. And she's about to set and Hazam a text showing where Lan's current location is. And she sends it. Hazam immediately runs out, goes to his truck, and drives there. Along the way, he pulls out his gun. He arrives there, bangs on the door, and Lan is like absolutely horrified knowing that that's her brother right behind the door. Finally, he breaks down the door, beats up Lathe, and pulls out his gun and points it at Lan. And he's just holding it there. And finally, you see it. Lan closes her eyes, accepting her death. Points to a shot outside with her school clothes, and you hear a gunshot. Although, I don't know what Hazam actually did. Like, I can't imagine he actually shot her. I can't imagine that. He either shot it in the air, or he shot Lath, or he actually shot Leanne. And right near the end of that, Mariam's walking through the halls, completely proud of herself. Takes a look down at Rania, Dina, and Noah, who are looking at her like, wow, I can't believe you actually did it. Man. But Mariam doesn't regret anything. She felt that they deserved this after what they did to her. Therefore, in the end, Mariam won the battle and the war. So that's pretty much what goes on in the video, or in the series. Thank you very much for watching this.